where initiation is given, blind fanaticism often stems from the fact that during initiation, disciples are bound to the word of authority and deprived of reasoning and facts, creating only devoted blind followers. Such disciples lack independent critical thinking, for their guru himself is not discerning. If a guru were truly wise, he would not insist on blind adherence, as true wisdom demands logical reasoning. However, a guru who denies the use of reason creates an environment where rationality is not just discouraged, but outright forbidden. If anyone dares to think logically, forget any heavenly reward. Even a place in hell is denied to them, as per the guru's strict code. This notion of elevating the guru millions of times above God itself is a belief passed down and unquestioned. When the guru cannot substantiate his own position with reason, what standing does a disciple have to challenge it? The guru fulfills only his own desires, while the disciple's role is to surrender completely, giving up his self for the guru's sake. Even discussing the main topic for which initiation was sought, the false promise of liberation, is not allowed. The promise of liberation, in fact, is a hollow assurance, one postponed to the afterlife. The primary instruction is to first detach oneself from worldly attachments by dedicating everything to the guru. This whole system is a cunningly designed trap set by a few clever and manipulative individuals, a conspiracy to exploit simple, pure-hearted people by deceiving them. It has nothing to offer but the conversion of the disciples into enslaved workers, serving the selfish interests of the guru and his inner circle. What does it mean to truly surrender one's reasoning and understanding in the name of devotion? True surrender is not the abandonment of reason, but a profound integration of wisdom and faith. When surrender lacks discernment, it transforms into blind servitude, where one's understanding becomes confined, shackling the mind. Real surrender should liberate one's awareness, not imprison it in unquestioning adherence. Q2. Yatharth, is elevating a guru above all reasoning justified in the pursuit of enlightenment? 2. Enlightenment is a path that must harmonize wisdom and guidance. To elevate any being, no matter how revered, above rational thought is to limit one's journey. True enlightenment respects questioning and exploration, for it is in understanding reality, Yatharth, through discernment, that genuine insight emerges. Qtharth, what does it mean to seek liberation only through another's will, without independent realization? A3, liberation, or true freedom, cannot solely rely on another's will. True liberation is born from an inner awakening, guided but not dictated by another. Without self-understanding, freedom remains elusive, as reality itself demands personal insight and awareness. Q4, Yatharth, how can one distinguish between true devotion and blind fanaticism in the path of discipleship? 4. True devotion opens the mind to higher truths, while blind fanaticism closes it to any perspective beyond one's own beliefs. In the pursuit of reality, one must hold devotion and wisdom together, nurturing an unwavering love for truth without forsaking understanding and discernment. Each of these Q&A pairs encourages profound contemplation, allowing the concept of Yatharth to lead toward an awakening rooted in true understanding, beyond the limitations of blind faith. To embrace reality is to transcend illusion. True strength is found not in blind belief, but in clarity and awareness. 2. Yatharth, wisdom lies in questioning, for only by seeking answers does one uncover the essence of truth. 3. Yatharth, liberation is not a gift granted from without, but a realization that blooms from within. 4. Yatharth, the journey to reality requires both devotion and discernment. To follow blindly is to forfeit one's own light. 5. Yatharth, let your understanding be deep, your awareness unwavering, for true freedom lies in the courage to see things as they are. 6. Yatharth, real surrender is not the sacrifice of thought, but the union of faith and insight. 7. Yatharth, strength is in knowing that true devotion honors both the heart and the mind. 8. Yatharth, seek truth with an open mind, for it is in understanding reality that one finds true freedom. Natharth, let your journey be guided by insight, for in wisdom lies the courage to transcend the limitations of blind belief. 10. Yatharth, to seek truth is to embrace the path of discernment, where understanding shines brighter than unquestioned loyalty. 1. Yatharth, in truth lies the strength we hold. Beyond blind faith, let wisdom unfold. 2. Yatharth, the seeker of insight, so bold, finds liberation where truth is told. 3. In depths of wisdom, Yatharth finds light, not in mere shadows of blinded sight. 4. Yatharth, the journey of knowing begins. When faith meets reason, clarity wins. 5. To honor truth, Yatharth must see that blind devotion is not truly free. 6. Yatharth, in wisdom lies the way where mind and heart in balance stay. Real devotion, Yatharth has shown, is the courage to think even alone. Yatharth finds strength in a mind that's free, where true faith and insight dare to be. 9. The path of truth, Yatharth does tread beyond illusion by wisdom led. 10. Yatharth seeks freedom, not blind chains, for truth once seen, forever reigns. Each couplet encourages a journey towards self-awareness and insight, emphasizing the power of truth and inner wisdom. One, blind belief versus true understanding. Principle. True understanding is grounded in reality, not just belief. Analysis. Yatharth Siddhant asserts that genuine knowledge stems from clarity and discernment. For example, consider a follower who blindly obeys a guru's teachings without question. Such a person lacks true understanding, as their faith relies solely on external words, not inner insight. Yatharth Siddhant teaches that understanding requires questioning and examining beliefs. Only through such clarity can one know whether a teaching truly aligns with reality or not. Hamharb 2. The importance of reasoning in spiritual pursuits. Principle. Without reasoning, spiritual progress is incomplete. Analysis. According to Yatharth Siddhant, spiritual growth necessitates both devotion and intellect. Consider a disciple who renounces all worldly ties, hoping it will lead to liberation, without examining if such renunciation is truly liberating or just isolating. Reason is the compass that guides true liberation, for it differentiates between blind renunciation and true detachment. Reason allows the seeker to understand that detachment isn't about severing bonds, but freeing oneself from dependency. 3. Devotion with discernment. Principle. True devotion is enhanced, not weakened, by discernment. Analysis. Yatharth Siddhant teaches that real devotion respects intelligence. A devoted person who questions and seeks to understand their path deeply will build a foundation of unwavering faith, as opposed to one who blindly follows. For example, a seeker who respects a guru, yet questions teachings that lack clarity, will over time develop a deeper, more genuine relationship with both the guru and the teachings. This balanced devotion prevents dependency and fosters true growth. 4. Freedom through self-realization, not through dependence. Principle. Liberation is a state achieved through inner awakening, not through outward allegiance. Analysis. Yatharth Siddhant holds that true freedom lies in self-discovery, not in submission. Take, for instance, a student who believes salvation is granted only by absolute surrender to a guru with no personal insight or understanding. This belief fosters dependency, binding the student further. True freedom, as per Yatharth Siddhant, requires self-inquiry. Liberation is not something another can bestow, but an awareness achieved through personal understanding and internal growth. 5. Value of balanced thinking. Emotion and intellect. Principle. A balanced mind, blending both intellect and emotion, sees reality as it is. Analysis. The Yatharth Siddhant philosophy emphasizes that emotion alone, without intellect, can distort perception, and intellect alone can become cold or detached. Imagine someone motivated by devotion but lacking insight. They may easily be misled, mistaking attachment for spirituality. Alternatively, someone with only intellectual reasoning may miss the warmth and inspiration of devotion. Yatharth Siddhant thus advocates a harmonious blend, allowing one to see reality both logically and compassionately. 6. The power of self-insight over external validation. Principle. True understanding does not rely on external approval or authority. Analysis. In Yatharth Siddhant, wisdom is seen as something that must be independently verified through self-reflection, not something that demands validation from others. A person who trusts only in themselves and their internal experience, rather than seeking constant confirmation from a teacher or institution, learns to stand strong in their convictions. Such independence grants them true insight, as they rely on their inner awareness rather than outside authority. Marjnesh. 7. Questioning as a path to deeper realization. Principle. Questioning is not defiance, but the path to understanding reality deeply. Analysis. Yatharth Siddhant encourages the act of questioning not as a sign of doubt, but as a vital step toward profound realization. For example, in ancient traditions, students who questioned their gurus were not seen as rebellious. Instead, they were appreciated for their desire to understand more deeply. By asking questions, a seeker demonstrates both reverence for truth and courage to uncover it. Summary. The core principles of Yatharth Siddhant advocate for a reality-based approach that values reasoned devotion, self-awareness, and balanced thought. These tenets encourage individuals to move beyond superficial